Boys Town Jerusalem was opened in 1948, immediately after the Second World War. Rabbi Alexander Lynchner, who founded the school, perceived that there was a need for a full-service school for the boys who had been orphaned by the Shoah during the Holocaust. And full service meant an education, but also meals and a place to live, so really a home for them. The school started in prefab huts, and I think there was a very small number of boys, around 15 boys were the first intake for the school, and it's grown, thank God, to 950 plus boys today. When the school initially opened in 1948, obviously that coincided with the establishment of the State of Israel, and Rabbi Lynchner and the staff of the school were very mindful of the fact that as a new young state, Israel needed certain jobs and roles fulfilled. So when it started, I suppose it concentrated on more low-tech skills such as woodworking, building, carpentry. As time has gone on, it reflects the high-tech start-up nature of Israel. Today, the vast majority of the boys come from financially disadvantaged backgrounds.
Over the years, the boys have not just come from Israel, but from many places around the world. When I'm there, I meet boys from Russia, Ukraine, Ethiopia. So there's a very mixed group of boys at the school.
I think what makes Boys Town special is really the level of care and support the boys receive. It's really, really quite staggering.
Some of the boys have troubled backgrounds and they need the social care and the support that the school provides to help them over these difficulties. There are counsellors in the school who will work with the boys who may have particular problems and try and look after them and give them support and counselling.
It's 24/7, anything and everything that the boys want and need, the school provides for them.
There are families living within each block of dormitories, and this will be a father, a mother and children. They may well be teachers at the school, they may well be alumni, and they provide a great deal of support.
Combined with the great secular education that the boys receive, their Bagrut results, which is the equivalent of the A-levels here in the UK, are really way above the national average, which is fantastic in and of itself. But given the socio-economic background of many of the boys, for them to hit the heights that they do in terms of education and going forward in their career is really testimony to what is really special about this school.
It is a school with a Jewish tradition behind it.
We're playing roles in so many areas that are really critical, and they may not seem very glamorous and they're not household names, but they're really supporting Israel and Israel's population in so many ways.
This year the school celebrates its 70th anniversary. Anniversaries are important, and of course it coincides with the anniversary of the State of Israel.
And that says something about the school in that it's always been there for Israel, for the people of Israel, and to supply the next generation of Israel's leaders in so many different areas.
The school has grown in size, it's grown in the disciplines which are taught within the school.
Only part of the boys' academic schooling is funded by the Israeli government. All the other funding relies on financial support from donations.
To me, the value of supporting the school for someone outside Israel is firstly because the boys represent Israel's future, and in a sense they're our future as well. And secondly, because these boys, like boys all over the world, need the benefit of an education, the superb education which the school provides.
By supporting Boys Town, you really are allowing the school, through everything it provides, to give every boy the chance to realise their full potential and probably beyond. We all have dreams, we all have aspirations, but it allows them to dream and even go beyond that and achieve those dreams.